3, 2, 1, go.
All right, this is the Elephant Collection. We are going to be playing 3 of the games today. This is T-12 1, 2, and 3. This is the only level 1, 2, and 3, I should say. And the way these work is every level is the same, but not. Care to explain?
Yeah, so you're doing the same level, but different stages. So each stage has a bit of a different mechanic, different gimmick that you get a clue towards in the title there. So, for example, free floating, you're a lot less reduced gravity, floating through the air. Dull appearances, so it's sort of you got to work out. Well, it's spiky, so they're actually dull to spikes. It's just sort of working out. It's a bit of a puzzle game when you play through it the first time. Obviously, we know all the gimmicks, so it's just getting through the levels, stages, I should say, and levels as quickly as possible.
Yep. And oh, that's heavy headwind. I was adjusting my headphones, so that was about 5 free deaths for charity. Something I like to do, and the others have done this a couple times as well, is when we run one of these at an event, we total up how many deaths we get across our 3 games, and we donate that much. Now, I will not be saying that we would total our amount between the 3 of us for that, because that might be a little crazy for each of us to donate for all the deaths everybody takes. But however much you yourself take is fun to have a donate thing. So, and there are a couple levels that are just brutal for that. So we've got our
we
first...
saw Baguette do it just then, and then now Kingfisher going into the home, which is some of the things in the original Flash games, opening another window, things like that, can't do in the collection. So some of the levels are slightly changed in this sort of collection of games.
Yep. We're coming up on one of my favorites. I love Collapse because it's such a fun little gravity puzzle. And now we have stuttering, and hopefully I clear this, but if I don't, I'm gonna lose like 5 seconds. We made the jump. Cool.
You just have to hold, jump at the edge of the platform and just hold up key.
Yep.
For the total duration of your jump. I usually get it consistently.
This is also, I find, this is a good time where we time RTA, which is a bit different to the IL leaderboards, because that means some of the ones where tricks to pause the timer, or a level like that where the timer goes slower, we're losing time on. So our menuing and things still count towards how long we're taking.
Mindfully is a good teaser for what's to come in Title 2 and Title 3, but especially the second one is
infamous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, you'll notice some repeating themes throughout some of the stages. I just missed that 10-second cycle. So this one, only the door only opens every 10 seconds, which is when it feels like it. So if you miss it, a bit of a time loss.
And there's kind of an optimization here on going top versus going bottom. Sometimes I forget, but basically, if you do not need to hit the button, you just run across the stage rather than going up top.
Yeah, going bottom is slightly faster.
Right. Another one where you can't see the level, and then we are heading into Title 2.
Why am I in the secret level?
Yeah, you're doing the any percent route there.
What the hell?
Yeah, okay.
Can I,
so you need to restart because it's saved that you're in. It saves that you're in.
Yeah, I
stage
finished
31.
it once, and I didn't bother to reset my save file entirely. So yeah, I had a bit of a time loss. And hop, skip, and a jump. You just have 3 jumps, but you only need 1 for if you go
Importantly, failing to do that, or failing to reset it doesn't invalidate the run. It just means it's a time loss because you have to reset it and then continue. So we had changed our rules recently to basically make it less of a pain to reset every run. Because you just have to go in and clear everything out of app data in your.
Yeah,
I forgot to do the buffer jump.
Now, so a few, as we're going through the levels, a few fun facts. One, for some reason in the collection, this runs at 30 frames per second instead of 40 frames per second. So this is actually running at 3/4 speed compared to the original Flash version.
Yeah.
And this is a really King Xavier's on it at the moment, and yeah, that's a really fun level Mario reference there, going over the top.
Yeah. Clementi, what you mentioned, the timing difference is actually part of what motivated me to create the leaderboards for this game. Basically, I had done a run of Title 2, and I realized that I submitted the game, the run, and originally it was approved, but I realized, or maybe I think someone else did. Someone else realized that the timer was like way too slow. I
Nice.
think I just deleted the run myself.
Yeah, so this one you can see has a bit more mechanics in it, and a bit more of a, lovely graphics like finger painting, which was personally like actually like actually based on painting that John or Jim Tibber 02, as I say, did.
Wonderful outfit these days. Yep.
And yeah, now we've got amazing, which I know how much you love this level.
Yeah,
Xavier.
Yeah, because sometimes it just won't let you jump from certain places here, like right there. It just won't let you jump from that tile.
The mechanics are kind of weird. If you're standing on the edge and facing away from the edge, what the hell, I died.
Excellent one way or another. Very pleased with that.
Yeah, so what you don't see is the actual the controls actually invert when you're red. So bit of a challenge to once you get the feel for it and the timing, but eventually can. And we just saw Xavier do it, but we'll have Baguette going into it now. Really fun, really showing like I think creativity and sort of the meta-ness of these games, going to the menu and playing through there.
There we go. Okay, hold on. And this is where we lose lives for that thing. I've lost 23 lives during a marathon run there before.
I'm lost.
So death is bad. Death is sad is really funny. We have to do things. Oh, there's these different batches of spikes, and we have to get them in order from left to right based on what number is positioned where. That's one of the harder ones to figure out on a casual playthrough, in my opinion. And granted, the game's primed you a little bit by having there be some levels where the spikes were not your enemy, but that's by far the most it ever uses that mechanic. You do not have to hit the button on free falling, but it does work.
Yep.
And yeah, I almost got it. The corpse shot, you can just panic instead by walking directly onto the button. So if you miss the jump, it's a easy backup. Although it is slightly quicker to get the get the corpse drop.
So my splits are a little weird. They're not based off. They're based off finishing a thing, not starting a thing. So that's why Snake. We haven't gotten to Snake yet. That's when I flip it once I finish Snake. So I know that's not really commonplace, but it's how I manage it for this game. So now the T-Toll 3 is very different. We have a... Well, can I get it? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay.
May have.
No.
Nah.
I forgot to do the backup there. The backup is you go through the... friend. Okay. So that's, there is a Lord of the Rings reference there. You can type melon in instead, and it will give you invisible mode.
So this one is so this backstage pass is why we make sure that we're on low quality mode during that, but we'll actually see we'll have to switch back to high quality mode for a later level. So trying to avoid some of the lag, but also trying to get some tricks that only work on particular qualities. And did you? Oh, just to.
This will do.
If you switch to high, you may have been able to get through there.
Yeah. Okay, Slingshot is one of my least favorite levels because I'm not very good at it, and that was deceptively good. I'm gonna say that was not representative of how I usually do there. So this is a skip I found, and this is why we do that. Switch back to high, switch to low, because, oops.
Yeah, it only works at that particular screen size
because
of the collision.
Rough Toho. Yes, they're aware it's actually Ikaruga. They have been told that repeatedly, including during a marathon while we had the devs on for conversation. Multiple outputs. This is a great time for a donation, because I'm just going to run across the screen 6 times. The only trick is that I'm going to jump as I enter this pipe. Okay. I think that's the last one.
So while you do these next levels, I'm going to sort of start explaining a bit of the... There is a strat coming up where we exit to the menu.
That's Cage the Elephant that I have to set up for that, right? I set up on Cage?
Cage the Elephant, yeah.
Okay.
And by exiting for to the menu, but then re-entering before the final cutscene is before like the next level cutscene is played. Oh, a bit too early. We can actually stop an invisible wall from spawning. So which we usually need to jump over. And did you get it?
Get it? No.
Nah.
I'll show the back up.
But yeah, so what you can do is if you get it, it actually stops that invisible wall from spawning, so you can actually jump lower straight through. But yeah, nah, that was a good backup there. Pretty quick anyway.
Oh, Mr. Velociraptor, he just moves faster. Otherwise, it's a regular level. I snuck Snake into your speedrunning event. But, yeah.
You know, I realized since we time RTA that actually that's a slight amount of RNG on that.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily, I'm actually pretty good at the Snake level. It's one of my better parts of the game, honestly. And
yeah, we just had back to Revenge of Amazing, and then we're on
That's it.
time for King Xavier.
1457. I'm happy with that. Anything sub 15 is always I have yet to break the 14-minute barrier personally, though it has very much been broken by Calamity in particular.
And
but
time
anything
on
Yeah, 15-15, that's trash, but
yeah, that, I
was
mean,
tired.
considering you had to reset your save in Tiddle 2, does good catch up. Yeah. Also, Vapo actually holds the record in this.
Yep, Vapo is one of our best runners.
Yeah, they also run Celeste, so they're I think they're a mod for the Celeste, so not surprised.
So thank you all for having us. We hope you
thank you.
welcome us to the marathon. The intent is for Calamity to actually be a participant in the race. She is just not in a position to do a run at this exact moment when we're doing this. So we'll be including her time along with.
That's my PB. When I was practicing this, I think I was getting around. When I did some practice, I was getting around 13:30, sort of 13, like during practice runs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think around 13:30 or something like that.
Okay. And I think Vapos is a sub 13, right? They've got like a 12:30 or something like that.
So mine is just sub 13. Yeah. So yeah, I was getting around 13:30, 13:45. My PB is a 12:55, and Vapo's is like a 12:30.
Yeah.